Hey everyone, this is Chelsea. Today I will be showing you how to make rag rug yarn out of bed sheets. Now I don't have the workspace to actually have a whole bed sheet up here, but I'm going to show you with a pillowcase. So it'll be the same thing, just a smaller scale. Now your pillowcase has a seam in it that your bed sheet won't. So we're going to go ahead and cut right up your seam. You got your pillowcase open here, right here on the right side. And if you have a rotary cutter, all the better, but I have scissors, so just cut straight up. And it does not have to be perfect. As straight as you can get it is fine. Alright, and you're going to want to cut this side as well, just straight across this seam at the top. So you want it to be just like it were a larger bed sheet. So that way when you do work with your large bed sheet, you'll know exactly what to do. Alright. Let me get this edge right here. Got a little stuck. Alright. Now you're going to spread it out as if it were a bed sheet. See? Perfect. Alright. You're going to fold it sandwich style. So just right up, just exactly how it just was in a complete pillowcase. But now you've got your nice seams cut and everything. I prefer to start in the lower left corner, but I suppose you could start on the other side. I'm just used to this. I want my yarn, since I'm going to be using it for a rug, I like mine to be about 2 to 3 inches wide. So it really depends on the project you're going to be using it for. So 2 to 3 inches here. I'm going to start here at the bottom and just cut straight up. And the side that was folded here that I'm cutting into first is the side that's still connected. And I'm just going to cut straight up. And this does not have to be perfect. I prefer the ragged look of it if I get a little, crazy cutting, trying to move fast. You're going to want to leave about 2 inches at the top, so don't cut all the way up through. See that right there? That's going to help you have one continuous strand of the yarn. You just go right back to the bottom, go over how many inches, and go straight up. Don't forget to stop here a couple inches from the top. Alright, now that you get to the end of it, straighten everything back out. Mine moves a little bit because I'm not trying to take too much time on it. I really just want to get going on my project. And like I said, I like the ragged look, especially with rugs, but if you're trying to have a project here where you need the yarn to be much cleaner, definitely take your time and have nice even rows, especially if you have the rotary cutter. But once you're finished cutting, you're going to go to the other side. I'm going to go around my table. Take this top layer, the one on the far left, and you're just going to cut straight through right here. This is going to be your starting piece of your yarn. And to help you understand what we're about to do, just take the end and you can kind of see how it's going to flow. You want one continuous strand, and you see that it connects here. So what we're going to do to keep the strand going is we're going to cut from right here at an angle, just like that. And it's a little hard to understand, but once you get going with it, you'll see it. If you start pulling your yarn as one continuous strand, you'll see where it connects again and where you need to cut to keep it going. So I pulled it and I can see it needs to be cut again here. So you go from about right here, about where this line is, at a little angle, straight like that. And I'm just pulling it away right now so you can see how it's just one continuous strand. And this little bit of excess you get here, you can just cut that off. However you like to do it, it's really up to you. And then right here, you're going to cut again at this angle. And then I'm going to pull this away so you can see it's just going to keep going. Cut my excess off. And I watched quite a few videos when I first learned how to do this, and it was a little confusing at first, but once you actually do it yourself and get your hands in it, I found it was much easier. I understood it much better. And feel free to take your time on this if you like much cleaner cuts, if you're trying to make something small with your yarn. Yeah, I got the rugged look here. You see I'm almost at the ends. And that's it. You really don't have to cut this last piece here. You can just cut the little bit of excess off, and you're ready to wind it up into a ball. And then you can use it for whatever you like. So you see I'm just going to wrap it up. Here's a picture of the rug that I'm working on, and you can see like the extra little chunks here, just the excess yarn. You're welcome to cut those off. I like the tufts when I make a rug. I think it makes it a little bit more cozy, and gives it a little bit of character. And this was only a pillowcase, so really it didn't make all that much. But if you do that exact same thing with a large bed sheet, you'll get quite a bit of yarn from it. So good luck on your project. I hope that this helped.